It's an incredibly awkward moment when you bump into an acquaintance on the street and just can't seem to remember their name. It feels like the name is right on the tip of your tongue, about to surface, but stubbornly refuses to emerge from the depths of your memory. In situations like this, the only brilliant remark that usually comes to mind is to joke about old age, which, as they say, is no gift. But in truth, age has nothing to do with it. The real culprits are our own laziness and unwillingness to exercise our brain. This isn't just speculation, it's backed by scientific research. Recently, I came across an excellent book called Neurofitness, A Brain Surgeon's Secrets to Boost Performance and Unleash Creativity, written by American neurosurgeon Rahul Jandial. He's one of the most respected experts in the world, not only in the field of surgery but also in restoring brain function after severe injuries, strokes, or even in the context of Alzheimer's disease. The central idea running through the entire book is that the brain's functionality can not only be restored but also pushed to peak performance, even after an illness, not to mention the age-related changes we so often use as an excuse for our forgetfulness. The book offers numerous examples of how brain function can be restored using the methodology developed by the neurosurgeon. Today, I want to share some incredibly simple yet highly effective tips from it. One of these techniques is a specific type of breathing, often referred to as mindful or rhythmic breathing. It's a common misconception that Rahul Jandial invented this practice. In reality, it has been used by yogis and Buddhist monks for over 2,500 years. However, Jandial participated in numerous studies that scientifically confirm the connection between rhythmic breathing and brain rejuvenation. Rhythmic breathing activates the amygdala, the part of the brain responsible for processing the body's response to intense emotions. This allows individuals to manage stress more effectively. And as we know, stress is one of the primary causes of accelerated aging in the body. Rhythmic breathing promotes the growth of neural connections in the cerebral cortex, which not only regulates heart rate and blood pressure but also enhances focus and helps maintain mental clarity, shielding the mind from emotional outbursts. As a result, thought processes become faster, and finding the right solutions takes less time. This practice stimulates the activity of brain neurons and increases the number of connections between them, leading to an improvement in all cognitive functions, such as speech, attention span, tactile perception, and the ability to perform purposeful movements. These are precisely the functions that are often the first to decline with the onset of age-related dementia. Consistent rhythmic breathing strengthens the connections between different parts of the brain, boosting mental activity while simultaneously calming the nervous system. And perhaps this is its most remarkable effect. It turns out that rhythmic breathing sharpens what we might call our sixth sense. This isn't the kind of intuition we usually think of, but rather the brain's ability to pick up signals from all the body's organs and systems and respond instantly to even the slightest changes in their function. This reduces anxiety and helps prevent panic attacks. Learning about such an incredible, rejuvenating effect of rhythmic breathing, it's easy to assume that this technique must require special skills and would be difficult to master on the first try. At first, I thought the same thing, but it turned out to be surprisingly simple. First and foremost, find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Turn off your phone to avoid unexpected interruptions, settle into a comfortable position, and relax. Try, for just 5 to 10 minutes, to push away all distracting thoughts. Focus all your attention on your breathing and nothing else. Everything else can wait. Here's how to do it. 1. On a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, take a deep breath in through your nose. This is essential. 2. Hold your breath while counting to yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. On a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, slowly exhale, again through your nose. 4. Then count 1, 2, 3, 4 again before taking your next breath. Repeat this cycle, and you'll soon feel the calming and rejuvenating effects. Surprisingly, that really is all you need to do. In my opinion, the hardest part is actually turning off your thoughts for those 5 to 10 minutes. According to Jandial, it's this regular rhythmic breathing practice that has saved many of his patients from the need for surgical intervention. Another key recommendation? Skipping breakfast twice a week. The neurosurgeon's advice is based on scientific studies conducted by neuroscientists at the renowned Johns Hopkins University. Specifically, the research of Mark Mattson, which convincingly demonstrated that intermittent fasting triggers rejuvenation processes in the body and contributes to increased lifespan. Rahul believes that moderate fasting days have a particularly positive effect on brain function, activating all the body's systems and leading to a cascade of beneficial effects. These include lowering blood glucose levels, normalizing blood pressure, and accelerating metabolic processes. Jandial first tested this method on himself. Now, not only does he skip breakfast twice a week, but he also practices what's known as the 16-hour fasting window. His last meal of the day is no later than 5 p.m., after which only water and tea are allowed until breakfast the following morning. He claims that this eating regimen helps him stay more focused, handle prolonged stress during the most complex surgeries, and maintain mental clarity and precision in his movements. For his patients, the neurosurgeon recommends skipping breakfast no more than twice a week, with a 3-day gap between fasting days. This, he says, is more than enough to help prevent dementia and reduce the risk of memory-related disorders. Spend less time sitting or lying down, and more time standing. I recently mentioned in one of my articles that we actually become smarter while walking, and that we absorb information much faster when standing. Most of us spend the majority of our day sitting. Add to that 8 hours of sleep, and there's shockingly little time left for the upright posture that's so beneficial for our brain. This goes against human nature, as our brains are designed for upright movement. In fact, it's in this vertical position that the brain produces the highest levels of BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, often referred to as the nanny protein for young neurons. BDNF not only stimulates the creation of new neurons but also oversees their development, ensuring their survival and proper functioning. When you think about it, there's nothing particularly difficult, labor-intensive, or unattainable about this, especially when it's about preserving your mental clarity well into old age and rejuvenating your body. Don't you agree?